today we are looking at a scenario where the Chicxulub meteorite doesn't hit the Earth. Now, today we are gonna be mostly looking at Asia, and then Europe, Africa. Not today, not today. The first thing we are gonna be looking at is that this Philippines country, they officially take all of the Philippines, and they get onto this island. I don't know the name of it, and eventually on this peninsula and they just sneak around the coast because everything here is a jungle. If I'm, yeah, everything here is jungle, and they also land here on Borneo. Now, I should say that this Philippines country, they actually also dino country. I'm actually gonna make a new layer for that. As you can see here, we see that these countries they are the dinosaur countries. So we have Red Sicily, that's this country. We have Spano-Portuguese Commonwealth, that's this country. We have Banana Philippines, that's this one. And then we have uh, then we have also France. I forgot to add that. Yeah, so France, you can figure that out. And we have light blue Italy partially because if you remember in the old, I guess not OG, but it used to be that there was this purple country and the light blue country they unionized with the light blue country. It's it also has this province colony. So the old dino Sardinian country, it looks something like this. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the normal layer, and we're gonna go I'm gonna actually expand the trade route now because it has been a long time coming. I did not uh update it in a long time, and we see many trade routes being finished here, like this. Twin cities being connected to the Spanish one, and we finally see that the Spanish capital is finally connected up with the Portuguese capital. We see this green country, their capital is put in there, and Rhineland is also put here. We see a brand new trade being made here. It's going through the it's going through Denmark, then to this island, then Copenhagen, and then by this goes to this city, which is like the second biggest city in Scandinavia. I'm gonna fix that real quick. Yeah, this this city is like the mm, second major city in Scandinavia, and we have it continuing from here all the way to Oslo this this uh, Galician colony, and we see the and we see the British finally. They also put this back here. Uh, Fun fact: this blue country, they actually don't have a capital. Most of the times, the capital is mostly portrayed as this one, but it actually isn't a capital. They do not have one. So that's a cool fun fact you now know. And we see the blue team. uh, They they finally put their capital away from uh, from Korea because they feel threatened by this green country, and their capital is now gonna be in Japan, right here on right here, and their capital city right now is gonna be right here on the what the hell? And right here, yeah. We then see the Taiwanese country. They also expand by quite a lot as they now go by the coast and they finally meet up with the country, and they also go a little inwards, but that's where the Chinese mountains start, so they don't go as much into there. And we see the North Korean, not North Korean, we see the Green Korean country. They they set up and eventually they take all of here and will colony in Hokkaido. That's not Hokkaido. This is Hokkaido, if you didn't know. And we see the blue country. They then set up a colony here on Sakhalin, and they sneak up on the coast, and they sneak up on the coast again over to here. Good for them. We see a new country forming here in Japan. It's gonna be it's uh it's gonna be this weird it's gonna be this weird mintish country, and they're gonna fill up the rest of Japan here. I'm gonna give them capital and some capital and major cities right now. What we see here, the Japanese country, their ca- their capital city is right here, and I also gave these new colonies some capital cities. I now go here to the daily Anatolia Greek war update, and today it's gonna be actually initiated by the Greeks. I feel like the Greeks have initiated like 70% of the wars in this series. Then it's the Black Country, then the Sicilian, and we see them quickly sneaking up over the coast, and they link up with their, I guess, colony over here, which is on this in Bosphorus, and they take all of this and almost siege this city. We see that the Lime Country, they then they then they take this Bosphorus Lake colony here, and eventually take the island too, and eventually they get their shit together and they start invading back here into Greece. We then see them then we then see them we then see them invading here into Greece. They take this major city and almost siege this one. When Serbia, they also join this war on the side of Anatolia, and we see them we see them attacking here from the north, and they take this major city and eventually also get this one and pretty sizable what what do you call it, encirclement. We then see the Lime country, Lime Anatolia. They again start expanding here. They take this major city and they link up with the Serbians, which actually become one of their closer allies or closer countries. And we then see a new rebel group over here on Crete, and they're gonna be this color. and they're gonna pop out over on Greece, and they quickly take the entire island for themselves. Because we then see that the Greeks capitulate, that this is how the peace treaty will look like. As we see in the peace treaty, Crete got its independence, and Lime Anatolia got some provinces right here, and Serbia got, I think, most out of this deal with provinces right here. They got four cities, major, which is definitely more than Anatolia did, which is pretty ironic. And we see now that the Anatolia, they are not good at keeping their colonies safe, so we see this we see this orange Crimean country, they get their independence pretty quickly after they colonize the land, and their capital city, it's gonna be actually right here in Sevastopol. And uh, and we actually and we see this Crimean country, they also start co- they also start colonizing or expanding. They take all of this land, and yeah, we then see that we then see that the Galatians, they also start taking some some territories. They do get all the way down to Hamburg, and I don't know what is on the other side of Hamburg. We see that the English country, they take all of this all the way to Hanover, and we see that, well, France is already cut out, so whatever. And we see a bunch of new states, small or big, mostly small. Here is gonna be some of them, or well, this is gonna be how they will look. We can see many of these countries, they are mostly free city countries. And I'm running out of time because my headphones are absolutely, there's no battery in them. So if you like the video, like, subscribe, and I'm gonna see you sometime later. Bye.